Hi horse bosses, welcome to my week 4 recap. I hope you enjoy watching Gigi, Flame, and I do these challenges. So of course the first thing I did was watch the videos, make notes, and get ready so I knew what the challenges were this week. Day 1 of doing the drills. I started this day off with Gigi, and I was super excited that we were again working on the backup drill. So I put her back into her working bit that we do slow work with, and we just went ahead and we were super slow and we backed the whole arena, and then we backed it the other way. I was super impressed with her. I was a little bit more calmer and a better horsemanship this time, and really just kind of asking her and giving her tons of love for this. Next, we did the overturn the barrel drill. I kind of did this at a walk because I wanted Gigi to be able to be calm and not think she was running the barrel pad on full blast, and to actually think about her turn while she does it and my cues when I have her turn. Again, I had her in our slow working bit, so this was kind of cool. I did trot just a little bit, but I made sure to make her slow down. I really was working on my cues and where my body was and how she responds when it's time for her to turn. I was super happy with how calm she stayed and how nice she did this drill. And then the third drill was the sundial drill. I have to tell you, I feel like this is a super cool drill, and I can't believe I couldn't think of doing something similar to this drill before learning this in week 4 here. But I had super fun doing this. We just kind of walked around. Whenever I just kind of felt like it, I would cue her to turn. I was really working on myself and my position, and it was kind of neat because at first she was like looking for the barrel, but then the more we walked around and just kind of turned wherever we wanted to turn, the more she was like, oh, she's doing that with her foot. Oh, her shoulders kind of up on that side. Oh, her leg, her weight shifted a little bit. And I really felt like Gigi was tuned into me and what I'm cueing her, and I felt like I was tuned into her and how we make turns. And it really was just super neat for me to feel this even at a walk with Gigi, and we just kept this whole drill at a walk, just because I just wanted to soak that in and that experience. And again, it looks super fast in these videos, but I do have them at double the speed, so this video doesn't take 30 minutes for this recap. So all the videos throughout this whole thing, except for my barrel runs, are going to be at double the speed. So I had time to ride Flame to do the first day of drills on her for week 4 as well. So we worked on the backup. I went ahead and I wanted her to back up the whole arena. So we backed up the front way of the arena, and then we turned around and came the other way. I had a little problem with my video. It kept trying to go to horses behind the pen. So anyway, and then I did her in the overturn barrel. Again, it's kind of cute and different to see the difference between her and Gigi, because Gigi kind of hunts the barrels and knows that's what her job is, where Flame just kind of trots along and does whatever. She doesn't really understand that barrels are going to be her life in the next few years. So it's kind of neat to ride her, and she just kind of walks a certain way and she's like, okay, you want me to turn here? Oh, you want me to turn here? Or you want me to turn around a barrel? So I really worked on her with the sundial drill. of using my body the same way that I was using it on Gigi, and really cueing her in the turn. And it was kind of neat to see that the same principles that work on my finished barrel mare also work on this 3-year-old that knows nothing about barrels, who is going to be having a life of barrels in the next few years. So day 2 of drills was also at my home arena, and I was able to work Gigi first. So I went ahead and got her out. I used, again, the easy bit that I used. We went ahead and backed up. I was having some problems with my video staying focused on me, so we didn't get all the backup videoed, but we got most of it. And then we did the overturned barrel. Again, I worked on walking her through this. I re-watched Fallon's video about this drill, and she talked about how she kind of gives them a little bit of a pause after or during the turn so that they can decide on their own what they kind of want to do. So I tried really hard to do that with Gigi. I really wanted her to make the decision that she wants to turn. So we kind of walked through this drill a couple times. The first time I really over exaggerated the pause so that she would make the decision where she should turn. And then the second time I kind of did my cues, but I let her decide, and she automatically kind of overturned the barrels, and I was super surprised and proud of that moment. Then Gigi and I did the sundial drill, and I have to be honest and say this is becoming one of my favorite drills. It's super easy to do. I feel like Gigi and I are on the same page, and it really gets us tuned into each other. Again, I did this at a walk. I can see where you can do it at a trot in a bigger area, but I'm still working on my arena and still clearing out rocks and getting the ground kind of fixed. And I kind of like the calmness of doing this at a walk right now. I was super impressed with Gigi. Again, just the slightest little teeny bit of the cue, and she's like turning right around my leg, whether there's a barrel there or not, which I think is going to help us a ton in our barrel run. And I'm super excited to see how this bleeds over into our barrel runs. So again, sundial drill, strangely becoming one of my favorite drills. And then I also was able to do flame on day 2 of the week 4 drills. So this is our backup. She's getting super good at this. She's super smooth. Of course, give her tons of love and support to make sure she knows she's doing a good job. She is 100% different from the horse that I started to back up 30 days ago. So this is the overturned barrel. Again, I'm just kind of walking her through it and letting her kind of decide to go off my body language. She does really well. I'm over exaggerating the pause and the overturn because again, she's just a 3-year-old and she doesn't know barrels yet. And I really want her to know that she turns the whole barrel before we even get started on the pattern. And this is our third day of doing week 4 drills. I was super excited that I was able to get in 3 days of doing the drills before we did any competition. So this is Gigi and her backup. Super smooth, listening, tucking her head in. She's normally a high-headed horse anyway, so this is huge for her to back up like this. And who knew a 12-year-old finished barrel horse had issues backing up, but now she's super good and she listens. Also, I give her tons of love and support so that she knows that she's doing a good job, and I'm hoping that this is going to make a huge difference with her strength and her hind end. So this is our overturn the barrel drill. Again, started off walking her through it, over exaggerating the pause so that she kind of had to think about if she was going to turn or go straight. Feels like she's really in tune and doing really well. Does her pause, comes back straight, totally wraps around each barrel every time I ask her to, so I'm super impressed with her. This drill is really helping both of us with our body language, me with asking correctly and her with responding when I ask correctly, so I'm really happy with how we are responding to this drill. I was able to do the sundial drill, but it started raining on us, so I wasn't able to get a good video, but Gigi did excellent in that too, and I'm really impressed with how the sundial drill is coming together. So our week 4 run was actually a competition run. It was the Snowflake Pioneer Days rodeo qualifier. I decided that I was going to run Gigi from the gate at the first barrel, and that's what we did. I feel like we could have gone a little faster between the barrels, but look at our third. It's amazing. If you saw our videos from the beginning of this challenge, you know that we had some issues. So we finished 8th in the 3D, and I was super proud of her. I can't wait to see what everyone else does for this week, and we'll see you in our final presentation. Bye.